What is up, JL Life Model here. In today's video, we got a product review. And it's going to be the 12-volt Gobege portable air compressor. So sit back, enjoy, and let's see if this thing's any good. Stay tuned. Comes in a carrying case. Nothing too premium about the carrying case. Just your normal carrying case, I guess. And this guy is actually quite substantially large. Wow. I have my first air compressor was this little cheapy Pittsburgh from Harbor Freight. As you can see, that is substantially larger. Included in the kit is the hose, built-in air pressure gauge, and just a screw-on constant. I really like these. They're just so much easier to use as compared to having to bend down and hold the trigger on something. It also comes with a lock-on cap that you can change out on the tip. I guess whichever one you prefer between the two, you have the option. And it has extra fittings, a needle, and then a wide nozzle and a short nozzle. As far as details on this, on-off switch, it has a circuit breaker switch. And the way this hooks up is just to your battery. There's not much to it. 12 volts, 150 PSI, 45 amp, and it is 6.35 CFM as far as airflow. That's quite a substantial amount of airflow. And just to put a comparison on it, I have a Viair portable pump that's substantially smaller. This is the one I was using before I had transitioned to the ARB twin compressor. But to kind of give you an idea between the two units, that was 6.35 CFM. This one is 1.8 right there. So what we're going to do is we're going to air down these massive 37-inch tires, and we're going to hook up that little compressor to see how fast it goes. What do you think a good PSI to start at? 10? We'll go to 10. We went down to 9. Pop the hood. We need to get to the battery. Just for demonstration purposes, I picked the furthest tire from the battery, just so I can give you guys an idea of how far this will reach. To hook up, you take your red and your black clamp cables and clamp onto the colored of terminal. From there, get your hose, which has a quick disconnect. So before I start this test, just to kind of give you the parameters, it's currently at 9 PSI, and I'm going to bring it all the way back to 38, 37. I'm going to use the GoPro to record. I'm going to put my phone timer out so we can watch how quickly this gets done. So I've got it all the way back up to 37. Air pressure gauge doesn't seem to be very accurate. See, the air gauge is showing just over 40. So it's actually pretty close. It updated a little bit more. I'm gonna let out a little bit of tire pressure. So even if you have onboard air on your vehicle, I still highly recommend having an external air compressor to be able to throw into any rig that you have, because you never know when your onboard air is going to fail. It is also beneficial if you're taking someone new to off-roading and they don't have the means to air back up, rather than having to air up your tires, then air up their tires. You can just bring this with the intention on being able to hand that to them ahead of time so they can air up their own tires. This system more particularly, gotta say, is pretty good as far as an external air compressor. I've had the Viair constant constant duty, then I've had that little cheapy Pittsburgh. And I will say this, one thing I could not stand about those two things is that they were very slow airing up tires. And when it takes you anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes to air up a tire, you got to think to start adding that up times 4, and it goes to 40 minutes to an hour just to air up your tires, which that's just insane, because on top of that, you got to drive home, and that's going to just, it's my time. One of the reasons I like the twin ARB compressor is that it takes anywhere between 3 to 4 minutes to air up the 37s from 12 PSI all the way back up to about 35, which is more than adequate to drive home. This is a little bit slower, but of course there's a price tag difference between the two. The ARB twin compressor is around $650 from when I purchased it a couple years ago, before by inflation. This unit itself is 150 bucks. You're out on the market looking for a compressor, despite the strange name, Gobege, I say give them a look-sees. You might like it. But guys, thank you for watching. I always appreciate your time. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Until the next one, y'all, keep it easy.